All right, so let's go through our final tips here. Now that we have our 2 different sides done, this side we decided to style it. We picked the theme of baking. So those are all the elements that are out here. And you'll notice we really are in that 3, 5 to 7 and 7 rule. So we actually have 3 items here, 4, 5, although that's a bit of a stretch. If you wanted to count these 3 white items, the plate bases and then the accessory holder, those could be 3. And then if you count the towels, tea towels, and you add 1 more spatula on there, that could be 5. So there's a couple ways of cutting it. Bottom line is you have different heights and different textures, and that's what you want to get to. And notice how they're grouped together, and we've left this corner open. So that makes a really nice vignette. Do not fill both corners. That's a no, don't do that. Then you'll notice, although we have this one off to the side, the one in the middle is actually centered. So it allows this space on both sides because our items are a little bit smaller and our shelf is a little bit tighter. And again, we're back to the 3, 5, and 7 rule, 3 of the same thing, different heights. These 2 are virtually the same, so they count as 1. And then the jack, which I love, it just adds that nice little accessory. It basically gives a little bit of sparkle. So this one's done. This side, much bigger counter, so it's harder for a lot of people to cover counters this size. Now you'll notice that we put the bar set right in the middle, which is right over top of the color here, our silver and silver, a little bit of bling in the middle, and then the glassware. So it sits out, it's open. This is how you want to treat a bar if you have the opportunity. Decanters would be nice here. We just didn't find one, as you know, that we liked, so we just have left it as it is. In order to give a little bit more texture on one side, we have our 5 items again. So I've broken this out, black shaker, and then our candles. And you'll notice that this actually sits basically in the gap of the items above. Now we could have left the upper shelf empty if we wanted, but I don't want the counter fully covered. I like to leave it a little bit open. Again, you want to leave gaps between things. So on this side, you have a little bit of sparkle because we're in a darker area. We have black in the middle so that it ties our eye from up to down. We have black here and then black down here. So we're following that line. And then last, pieces that we picked up at the very last minute as we were leaving, and these have lots of shine because they're sparkly and they're not smooth. So it really moves your eye around. Last thing when you're accessorizing is think about how you're spreading the color around. So here we're largely neutral with black as really our dominant color, but you'll see that we have these cinnamon sticks, oversized cinnamon sticks in our bins up there, which is picked up back here again. One thing that I am missing that will tie it all together, and believe it or not, all that shopping, we couldn't find it, is here a series of books that describe how to make cocktails. Those would also be in black with a little bit of cognac or whiskey color. Those would be what we're looking for to tie this in so that we move that color in your eye around. So now we have to go out and do a little bit more shopping. Anyway, I hope those tips help and allow you to be able to decorate all those open shelves that you've put in your house in the last few years to make them look good, meaningful, and not just full of stuff.